This is for entertainment purposes only. This short story is only for people over the age of 18.
When my brother Jack was dating Laura, I said she was too good for him. They got married 2 years later. A few kids, and life went on with them. Laura, now Laura Harris, hated the baby weight, and worked hard to get it off, and then worked hard to develop her body into something damn sexy. I would babysit their kids while Jack and Laura went off for modeling shoots, and private time alone without kids. One day Jack said he thought Laura was having an affair. Why did Jack tell me this? He wanted me to follow Laura and see where she went. I have no wife, and no kids, and nothing to spend vacation time on, so I agreed. Laura did nothing out of the ordinary, until one day at the end of January, she dropped the kids off at school like normal, but as she was heading for the gym, like usual, she made an immediate turn and went back home. Curious, I watched Laura quickly go back into her home, pulling her top off before the door fully shut. After a minute, I knocked, and heard an offer to enter, so I did. Laura is so blind she can barely drive with her Coke bottle glasses, but without she can't even read a clock. I found her on the floor, warming up with leg crunches, no glasses, and wearing nothing at all. I didn't stare, but that one look was enough. I never realized how sexy my naturally blonde sister-in-law was, until I saw those abs and long legs and all her private parts. Then Laura said the words that changed everything.
I'm warming up my sex for your monster man meat, master.
Right after that stunning statement I was stunned from behind by something that really hurt my head. When I woke up there was a strange guy really going at Laura sexually while she's bent over the kitchen table. I was bound by ropes to one of the kitchen chairs. This guy, I'd never seen before, was short, pig-like, and hairy. Laura was naked, sweaty, and begging.
Please, please, more master, put everything inside of me.
The guy saw me awake, and that set him off, inside of Laura. This pig guy, with a really small dick, sorry I couldn't not look, had pulled out and said,
"Given the pictures around here, I'm betting you're the brother. Well, guess what? I'm going to have to use my device to brainwash you, like I did. Whatever her name is."
The guy didn't put pants on, which would have been a blessing, as he said,
"Slave, get my coat."
Yes, master.
Laura said, forcing herself up off the table, unsteady but still obeying the command. She came back in a moment with a cheap green coat she handed to the pigman.
"Slave, sit down in that chair, and let your mind go blank until I say otherwise."
Pigman ordered the still naked Laura.
Yes, master.
Laura stated before her eyes went glassy and her body and face went slack. The pigman pulled something slightly larger than a cell phone out of his coat pocket. The device looked like thick square glasses that could have been VR goggles that had a box on the side about the size of an AirPod case. He smiled wickedly when he held the goggles and looked at me. I was done. By that I mean I was done with this pigman. See, I'd helped Jack build those kitchen chairs, they were really cheap, and easy to break apart. The legs were solid, and great for beating the shit, literally, out of the pigman.
"Please, please stop!"
The pigman begged when I paused to readjust my grip.
"I'll give you money, women, you can have her, she'll do anything you want. Slave, obey this man completely and totally."
Yes, master.
Laura said blankly. This really pissed me off, and I hit him harder than I wanted to, but it did knock him unconscious. It was a rush of power to be able to order Laura to get something to tie the guy up with, and then go get dressed, and wait in her bedroom. I called the cops while I bound and gagged the pigman. My next call was to Jack. Not surprising, the police showed up, and the FBI soon after. They never said who the pigman was, but he'd never see the light of day. Then they asked about any tech he had. No idea. Laura woke up with a single command from me. Thankfully, she has no memory of anything that happened to her, and Jack couldn't help but forgive her. Before the cops came, while Laura was zoned out in her bedroom, and Pigman was unconscious, I put the VR goggles inside my niece's stuffed dolphin. I got those goggles 3 weeks later. I've been reverse engineering the tech for weeks. I'm learning how these goggles work, and maybe, ethically, get my own sexy fitness babe for a wife.
The end. This was a work of fiction. Any similarity between people, living or dead, is purely coincidence. This scenario did not, or should not, have happened in real life. Thank you for listening.